name is Floyd A. Davis IV. We are currently in Pilsen in Chicago in my private art studio. I deeply identify as a fine artist. I'm a painter, a sculptor. I design spaces. I do a lot of art installation work where I do large pieces that have interactive elements where I'll actually produce sound to come through them. Quite literally anything that I can get my hands on that is considered an art, I try it. And try to produce something connected to my work to do so. So I grew up kind of on a farm where I got to build a lot of things and have a lot of contact with a lot of the trades. And naturally being an artist, exposure to those things kind of just seeped into the way that I create my art. So I've always been obsessed with sound and music and building big things, and kind of exposure to being able to build tree forts and see my dad and his brothers who all worked in the trades. I used exposure to all that stuff to create the art that I do. It's paintings, it's prints, it's lithography, it's etching, it's fashion, it's functional sculptural pieces, even down to the walls that are built in my studio are all part of my body of work. Another form of art that I'm deeply connected to is music, and I play and produce all of my own, which is actually kind of the voice of all my physical work. So I'm currently in the process of finishing up a connected art installation where I've actually converted this whole studio into one cohesive piece, including all of the stuff that I've kept of my body of work throughout life, and kind of connecting it physically to sonically to create the whole message. And I actually use a lot of wiring and audio equipment, so I end up using a lot of the different Klein Tools to incorporate audio aspects to play the music through the physical end of the art. I have a deep sentimental connection to pretty much every tool that I use regularly. I actually put all sorts of different stuff in my Klein tool bag. I travel a lot to create the things that I do, and which I'm very fortunate to do, but now I've been actually separating my portable music equipment into one bag, like the spray paint and art supply tools and all that stuff into another, and then even using them for my clothes and whatnot. And then of course, real tools to make stuff. I guess if there's anything to know about me specifically is that this is a growing operation. I'm continually doing as much as I can to support the artists and the musicians and the people that are trying to do something creatively that I care about and that I respect, at the same time as I'm building my own body of work and my own voice and platform for myself. There's music and sculpture and art, and there's all sorts of different things coming that'll be part of other people's dreams as well as my own. I think that's kind of the starting point of anything you'd ever need to know.